your online presence, your business online, and what it really takes to build. So Nicole and I, we're just talking very conversationally. She's on her phone. I'm on my computer. I probably should have just dialed in from my phone. But anyway, we're going to talk to you tonight about running business online, what it takes, what it took for us. And we're just going to really just speak conversationally. I don't have a script. I don't have any questions to pull out. Really, we were just on the fly tonight. So drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And if you're on the replay, let us know. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or Nicole, and we'll provide you more information, more detail, especially about some classes we're going to offer at the end as well. So, Nicole, with that, you want to run a business online. You think you have what it takes. Yeah, let's talk about
it. Yeah, so let's talk about it. I approached you a couple of years ago because I live in a remote area, and I had been commuting for years and years, going to different functions and seminars, and doing all the network marketing stuff that they teach us how to do, which is all good stuff. It's just when you are really trying to focus your attention on personal growth and becoming better at skills and really kind of carving out the time to really educate yourself and do what you need to do to bring more to the marketplace. It's kind of hard when you're working a full-time job to pull out that time that you're spending on the road, or maybe kind of running down different rabbit trails that just aren't really holding any weight. It is really challenging to shift from kind of an old school mindset to really what it takes to do something online. And when I approached you a couple of years ago, I had no clue what to do. I just knew that I wanted to do it, and I saw your track record. I saw what you'd been able to accomplish and the systems that you had in place. And over time, I learned to trust those systems because they began to work for me. So what does it take? I mean, really running it really takes sacrifice, time, commitment, consistency, moving forward, trusting a coach, really getting that training so that you can build skills over time. And it wasn't like I just did this overnight. I knew 4 years ago that I wanted to be online. 3 years ago, I started to dabble in different things and learning different skills and taking different classes and really just trying to try on what this all felt like. But I really needed somebody to walk me through the baby steps on what this looks like. And then when I started to get discouraged, to have someone say, it's okay, keep pushing through, you got this, here's what you can do to tweak it, here's what I recommend, I suggest you take this class, change your mindset. I mean, all these different things that it took to really get to where I am now, which is I left my full-time job. I work from home, and I do have still a W-2 income, but I now do work from home, and all the time that I had been spending on the road hoping to make a connection with someone and somebody would no-show me, or I would schedule a meeting to learn something or go to a seminar expecting a certain outcome, and I was let down. And I'm spending, thousands of dollars on these trainings and thinking, what am I doing? And so now, fast forward 2 years later, with all the things that I've learned, I get to not only help other people learn what I've learned, right, through the class we'll talk about in just a minute, but now I get to confidently be online, market my products, my business, my services without question. And I still have a coach, which is you. I still have a coach who backs me up, helps me tweak things, watching what I do, helping me to get better, pushing me, challenging me. And I think anyone who is really looking to build a business online, you need to have a coach to help you do that. So I hope that kind of gives you an idea. Back to you, Coach.
Well, and what I hear too that I didn't hear you say, but I know you meant, was discipline. You've also got to learn the discipline from home. So I know you and I have worked together just one-on-one about our discipline at home and how different it is working a job. Because when we leave our home, we know it's job time. When you're at your home, you're thinking, oh, I've got laundry and dishes, and you still do those things, but you've got to learn to fit it in, and you got to learn that when I come in here, it's work time. And then that's also a transition for your family. Because, yeah, you're home, but I'm at work. This is work. You can't come in here. It's just like if I were at a job, I couldn't take my kids, right? So there's a lot of moving parts. And I love what you said about you are just grateful because you're not getting no-showed and you drove an hour. So if you are online and you're getting no's, which will happen, you still get the same stuff. But here you're like, well, I just got on a Zoom. I was already at home anyway. Like, get back to laundry, you know, like at least you're not driving an hour
Right.
showed up, right? So let me just share about my background. So when I joined the industry of network marketing, I got on Facebook then. I literally got on Facebook in 2010. Everybody else was already there. So people don't even know that about me. They think, oh, you've just been online forever. No, I was probably one of the last people to join Facebook in my age group. So I got on Facebook in 2010, didn't have any other social media. I had never used MySpace or any of the other stuff. I just hated it because I thought the only reason that I would get online is to make money. I could care less about getting online for the social part. That just wasn't me, right? So what I did is I got online and I messed up. Like I got on there with the mindset of making money off people, and I come at people the way people do when they don't have coaches. So nobody coached me. I just scraped my knees. I fell off my bike. I just busted my nose. I had friends tell me what a jerk I was. And really, I just learned by my mistakes, right? I learned. And so then I started teaching it. But back then, because I was building online and nobody else was, they were still doing meetings and stuff. I would do workshops and people would come to me. They would fly to me. And I'm like, y'all do know there's such a thing as webinar. Right. They didn't want that, you know, because their mindset was hop a plane, go to North Carolina, I'll go get training. And so I've been training on it for a long time, but just over the course of 9 years of being online, this is all field tested. One thing I can say about Nicole and I and Noelle and our story sales training team, because we have a team now of people. We've got Crazy Cat Mac, we've got Kathy Hagler, we've got Sally Crusan, we've got Dana Taylor Bell, and more people joining our team because we're growing. But with all that said, is that we're all in the field. We're all in there building and busting our butts with you. So we know what's working. We know what's not working. We're testing it. We're carving out hours. So anyway, talk about that, Nicole, and then we're going to talk about stories. So I get really excited about this.
Yeah, well, part of what, you know, helped me to learn to trust you is that you were in the field doing what you're teaching. It's one thing to take a class from somebody who taught a thing, you know, 10 years ago, and they're just selling a program that no longer is applicable. And when there's nobody
oh my gosh, people do that.
I'm telling you, okay, so some of the money that I've spent is I'm listening to a video, watching a video, and they're showing things on a computer screen that those programs don't even exist anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Like there were things that, I mean, it was a rare thing, but when you're trying to learn something technical, you've got to see current technology. You have to see like that they're using an iPhone or that they're using a current, you know, Android, like a current one, not one that's like 6 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And learning, you know, different features and what's available based on your iOS systems and what's available, because certain things are not available if you don't have updated systems or updated computers. And I've been there. I had a really, really old, when I first started doing this, Coach, I had a 10-year-old laptop that I was trying to navigate and make it do what I needed it to do to be able to be online. It just wouldn't work.
Right.
So I had to invest in, you know, an updated computer and an updated phone and an updated, because I wanted to be able to do this and do my business. I wanted to just be able to run my business right from my phone anywhere I was, no matter where I was. And as long as I had an internet and as long as I had a signal, I could do my business from anywhere. But the only way I could do that was by investing in what I needed. So as a coach, we see when something gets broken. We know that these are the troubles that everyone's having because all of our students have experienced, you know, one problem here, one problem there, and we problem solve. How do you work around that? Who's going to tell you that? Like, nobody out there is going to say, here's a workaround so that you can get this done. Yep. You want to be able to do the thing, here's how you can do it. There was nobody for me to call and say, okay, so this feature, this thing you're talking about, I just don't understand. Right? There's nobody there. We're there. All of the coaches and Stories Sell are with you every single day, doing it every day, watching what you're doing, helping you along the way, answering your questions, because we're all in different time zones. We're all handling these concerns, these what ifs and these, oh, I don't get it. We're handling it. You know what I mean? And we're helping you along the way. And we're not only just teaching you one little feature, one little whatever, we're teaching you massive content, how to build it, the how to, that this is what's going on. This is how you value this. This is what you look at. There's nobody else out there of all the classes I've taken and the thousands of dollars I've spent and the plane trips I've been on and all the seminars I've been to. This right here is the best and most hottest class I've ever been a part of, because it started with you and what you started doing for me, which is to be present in the field, doing the deal and saying, okay, did you do what I told you to do? You know what I mean? You just call me out all the time. And so finally, and if I just started to listen and do what you were teaching me to do, it was magic for me. So back to you. I mean, it's just exciting. It's really exciting.
What Nicole's talking about is our story sale class. And just get the details. It is free to look at. Like if you're thinking, oh, this probably costs thousands of dollars. Look, this outfit costs more than the class that I'm wearing. Okay. So number one, we're the hottest class in the market. You're going to learn skill. You're going to learn consistency. You're going to build confidence. You're going to shake some heads. People are going to ask you, what are you doing when you're halfway through the class? Because people will see your confidence. That's guaranteed results. Then on top of that, because this is all company, let's talk about who should take the class. Anybody that wants to sell online. So if you're a doctor and because I just talked to a doctor today, I'm thinking, yeah, if you're a doctor, you need the class. If you're a minister and you're trying to get church online, you need the class. If you're a coach, I hope you're in this class. Coaches have got to be here, okay? If you are a network marketer, a direct seller, an affiliate marketer, you got to be here. If you make money off the transference of a sale of another human being, you got to have this class if you're doing it online. You got to. So that's who would take it. But here's what I found. We've got a lady in our class that does T-shirts. She makes her own T-shirts. She owns her own business. It's not network marketing. She owns her own business. She comes in the class and 50 people in the class do business with her. So that's the other thing. Okay, so then we've got a lady who joined the class who sells makeup. Well, who do you think I buy makeup from in half the class? Because no, we're not soliciting to each other. We support each other. So we're all there seeing each other's businesses, and then we say, oh, wait, I need skincare. I'm going to go to this gal who's in my class. So here's the deal. It is a way. We're here. Our mission is to break the internet with positivity. We can't do it by ourselves. So we need a team, an army of people, right, to be positive online. The second thing is that we're going to change the industry of coaches. We're going to change the industry in network marketing, direct sales. How? By coming together instead of knocking each other. Oh, well, that coach, blah, 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 or that network marketer, blah, blah, blah. No, we're like, we need what you have. You have what I can buy. Instead of supporting retail, we take it here in this community. Thirdly, you have the support of the train. I know you guys see our graphics with the train. The reason why is because the train doesn't move by itself in one cart. So if you study trains, there's a balance in the middle, there's the caboose, there's the front, and I only know this because my son loves trains and my husband had to give me the full detail. But the train is a very complex, engineered deal that go research it. So I love the analogy of the train because it takes all the carts, it takes things in the cart, it takes the balance, it takes the driver, and the end keeps it balanced, and then there's balance in the middle. And that's what we're doing. We're all locking we've got our carts. We're like the train's leaving the station, and then when it picks up momentum, it's like a steam engine. And when you ever experience momentum, you're like, please don't pump the brakes. Don't pump. Sometimes we got to pump the brakes, right? Sometimes we got to pump the brakes. But that's what I love about the class. I love just all the coaches, all the team that we have, and the support, the community, the collaboration from group sessions. And yes, you're right. You have the coaches right here in the palm of your hands through Messenger. Yeah. Yeah.
And I would say if you want to know more, you kind of want to know what the students are talking about, you want to kind of feel for what we're doing, if you go to our Facebook fan page, Story Sell Training, you can see a lot of what's been talked about. You know, we're posting videos there every day on some of the content that we put out there. You can go there for details and go to the website, coachkebie.com. You can kind of get a lot of information if you just don't want to talk to us direct yet. And you want to research us and check us out. You can go there. We have an Instagram page as well, which is getting built and structured. You know, we are all online, all the coaches here, so you can check us out, see what we're doing, check out our stories. You can see that we're in the field doing the deal, taking care of people, and, you know, just doing everything that we need to do to get out there and help you be your best.
I love it. One more thing I want to share, and then we'll hop off. And thank you for your time, Nicole. I know you're holding your phone. But hey, that's what we do to get it done, right? One other thing, if you're watching the video and you're like, well, I don't really sell anything, but my cousin Martha sells jewelry, or my cousin Bob sells CBD, okay? If you know people, we have a referral program.
Yep.
So you earn 10% off of referrals, period. If however we sell the class, whatever the price is that's paid, you earn 10%. We PayPal it to you as soon as the class is paid. That is crazy good. So if you're watching and you don't need our services, but you know people who do, hook us up, let them know about us, tag them on this video, let the person, you know, give you permission, and we will set up a message on Facebook and get them the details. So anything else you want to share, Nicole, before we leave?
No, I'm thrilled. Thanks for having me on tonight. As always, Coach, it's just a great time to spend with you.
Oh,
so I'll see you later.
I'm so blessed to have you by my side. All right, bye, y'all. Be sure to drop a comment. Let us know you watched. We can't wait to chat.